hello everybody, and welcome to the feed. The vibes out here are going crazy. We're going ham. So, today's like a very overdue video. I would really like to emphasize that. Somebody a very, very long time ago asked me for this video, and I am just now getting to it, and I feel really bad about it, but I also feel really bad about the lighting, but we are in my dining room, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better. There's no like fish tank sounds or anything like that, just purely AC sounds. So we just got back from vacation, like I've been mentioning it in every single video, but hopefully that's like, I don't know if that's like doing anything internally or not, turning up the volume, but I do have snacks, like my favorite snacks and drinks that we have left over from the vacation. So this is stuff that we took so we didn't have to eat out or constantly buy stuff while we were down there. Very smart of my fiance to think of that, because I surely was just like, let's just go. I don't even want to pack nothing. Let's just book it. Let's just move down there. You know what I'm saying? So, so this is everything. I got some Cheez-Its. I got some Doritos. I got some Lay's chips. I have some of that cheddar sour cream. You know what I'm saying? Some fruit roll-ups, some Kool-Aid, some DP. So, let's just go right into it. So, a necessity for all trips. You know, IV wise, if you're gonna have the most immaculate vibes, period, you're gonna have to pop open a brewski. Now, by brewski, I mean the DP, my boys. The DP is like top tier, man. This is the embodiment of like what it would feel like to just like be picked up by wind and just float away into the stars, man. Like this is in a can, man. This is like the best flavored soda. My girl, my fiance would tell everybody and their mother that Mountain Dew is top tier. I would like to disagree. Now, for me, Mountain Dew is a million times ahead of like some of the other. I think Mountain Dew's a Coke product, isn't it? So like, maybe it's not a Coke product. I don't know. I can't. Whatever it is, I know it's like miles ahead of Mellow Yellow. It's miles ahead of Sprite. Miles ahead of a bunch of different sodas, especially the Baja Blast version, the Blue Raspberry version. But Dr. Pepper beats everything 9 times out of 10. You know, every once in a while, a cold Sprite, a cold Coke actually beats Dr. Pepper on a nice sunny day. But if we're going on a vacation, you gotta have some of that DP. But moving on to the next drink, something's been going on in my throat. Like I can seriously like hear the raspiness. Like when I'm talking, it just makes me want to cough. I don't know if that worked or not, but hopefully it did. We have the Blue Raspberry Kool-Aid, so I'm more of a kiwi strawberry type of guy, but my fiance insisted that we get the Blue Raspberry Kool-Aid with the strawberry and kiwi. Now, the reason I did not bring a strawberry kiwi onto the video is because I went ahead and never opened it. So like me saying that's my favorite Kool-Aid, I never drank it. I don't want to open it just for this video because these are all going back in their places. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, so before I go ahead and drink any of these or eat any of these on camera or anything like that, I should probably have some breakfast first and probably wait till around lunchtime. So I'm just kind of showing you guys what my favorite snacks are and drinks. Another drink that I would have on here, other than obviously the DP and the Kool-Aid, I would have Baja Blast, or I'm trying to think of like what's my other favorite like drink I really like. Dude, I mean, I really like water. I mean, I drink a lot of water, so I don't know, does that count? Like, for real, does that count? Moving on to Cheez-Its now. Cheez-Its wise, I'm a hot and spicy guy, but you get the point. It's still a Cheez-It. I love Cheez-Its. 100% real cheese. I don't know. But it has a lot of protein in it. I ain't gonna lie. 3 grams per freaking piece, or per serving size. So like, my brother, there's gotta be some real cheese in here somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's gotta be, because cheese has protein in it, and you're getting 3 grams every serving size, which is 26 crackers. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, this is the what is it? Cheddar Jack. I'm a hot and spicy guy. Cheddar Jack is the runner-up to my favorites, and then after that's white cheddar, then the OG. So, she has, her favorite is like the extra toasty. I know they have like extra toasty, but those were like they just taste like straight oven, man. They don't taste good, but these are definitely the runner-up if we're talking about Cheez-Its, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if we're talking about like, I'm trying to think of what's the other flavors. I know there's another flavor that I really dig. Why can't I think of the names? They got some weird flavors out there now. Like, they should have just like, to me it almost felt like they just started throwing things into the back burner and then picking them up later on. But we have fruit roll-ups. Now these were essential for our vacation. These are like a little quick snack treat for like beach days and all that. You just unroll it, man, and it would just melt straight into your mouth, man. I mean, like, this was like straight game changer down there. I will say though, in the heat, a fruit roll-up is subpar. Like on the beach, like underneath the umbrella, where it would melt like in your mouth instead of melting onto the wrapper. Like, so like, let's just say you're out in the 100-degree weather, right? You take this bad boy and you start unraveling it, the plastic is gonna get melted onto like the actual thing. So, you know, it is what it is. We ate quite a bit of them. I think it came, like, the bag came with Gushers, and somehow we ran out of them with only eating 1 bag. So somebody's lying. So Miss Mackenzie, if you're watching this, I know you ate the Gushers. Stop playing with me, because she claims she did not eat the Gushers. I know damn well I didn't eat the Gushers, and there was like supposed to be 5 packs in this like booster pack thing. There was not. So either the manufacturer is lying to us or she's lying to me. So something's going on here, and I know something's fishy, and it does not start with me. I tell you that right now. So this one's not a Florida trip thing, but this one is a daily lunch necessity right here. So for those of you who watched my what's in my lunchbox video, I think during like the winter time, you know, I bring my lunch to work. Now I didn't tell you guys what I usually pack, but usually it's like a bologna sandwich, turkey sandwich, with pepper jack cheese, some mayo on it. Every now and then you'll get some crackers on top of it with some mustard and mayo, but that's if I'm feeling spicy, because Lord, on like a hot day, that does not mix well for me, at least. But if you put any sort of chip on your sandwich, it's got to be a barbecue chip, or it has to be some sort of Dorito, because anything other than that is just disgusting in my opinion, unless it's like a normal Lay's or Pringle like chip, just a regular OG. This is probably my favorite little pack of chips. It's that barbecue, Lay's barbecue. I will say this though, that mesquite barbecue Pringle chip is like the best barbecue chip out there. I don't know if that's exactly how they say it. I can't remember like what kind of barbecue it actually is. I just always see the M and I always say mesquite. So, but this is a smoky barbecue, so this is like kind of like your barbecue. Like, hey, you're showing up to the family function. This is gonna be there because if you're grilling some hot dogs, some steak, whatever you're grilling, you gotta have some barbecue laced chips for that smoky taste. But this is like, these are daily for me at work, so anybody on this channel ever catch me at work, supposedly, the channel ever gets that big, more noticed outside of my house, you'll probably catch me with one of these if I'm ever at work. Now, this is my favorite Dorito chip. I will say Doritos are notorious for chipping, and I say that in the most kindest of hearts, because Dorito, why you chipping, man? Why you chipping? This bag I've eaten out of one time, so barely even bitten into this crunch time wise, you know what I'm saying? Stop the bag, bottom the bag. The chips start right here, you know what I'm saying? So, king of chipping. This is my favorite Doritos if I'm not looking to catch my mouth on fire. Obviously the bag right here, the Flamin' Hot. Those are the best tasting Dorito. I could sit there and eat the whole bag if I wanted to, but my internal organs would literally grab a knife and stab my throat and tell me to kill myself, because my insides don't really like hot and spicy, but I myself enjoy the flavor. So like last night, the woman of the house cooked up some tacos, and me, I got some of that sour cream on there, which is already bad news because I am lactose intolerant. And then we add a little bit of that tapatio hot sauce on top of that, and I'm off to the races, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm not looking for any internal damage, it's the Cool Ranch for me, my friend. The OG Doritos. Let me put y'all in on something. The OG Doritos are goated with nacho cheese. Straight goated with nacho cheese. I don't know if that's how they were intended to be ate, but that's how I eat them, my friend. That's how I eat them, and they are the best. Like, movie theaters need to be listening to me right now, because I'm telling you, my friend, those chips with some nacho cheese at a movie theater would be freaking bomb bussin'. But outside of this, my favorite chip on this planet, my favorite chip ever created on the face of the planet, and I actually prefer the Walmart version, the Great Value version of this chip, but we had to go name brand for some reason with everything on the vacation. But whenever we're at home, she makes a big deal, and nothing can be name brand at home, so I'm kind of living in luxury right now with the on-brand Ruffles. But in theory, though, I like the Great Value chips. Like, the Great Value chips are a gazillion times better, other than Doritos. The Great Value chips are a gazillion times better than Ruffles, any of those chips, man, like Lay's. But this is how I got Ruffles, is what put me onto this chip. It's the cheddar sour cream, ladies and gentlemen, best chip on the planet. Now, I love me a Ruffles sour cream. Great Value version is better of that too. But I love those chips. My grandma, before she passed away, literally loaded up the cabinets with some sour cream chips. That was her favorite chip. Now, for my entire life growing up, I had no idea that there was a cheddar version of sour cream chips. And I was out there munching on these sour cream chips because that's what my family ate. And we love them. I love them. One of my favorite chips of all time is the sour cream and onion chips. And then all of a sudden, I stumble upon a brilliant barbecue fest going on. My dad's friends throwing a massive barbecue at his house on a Sunday evening after church. And we show up there, and we're eating these Sam's Club pre-made hamburgers, which are decent, I will say. The grilling made it a gazillion times better for those, because the Sam's Club pre-made burgers, man, if they're not grilled, they just taste like rubber. But they were grilled probably to the best you can make those pre-made burgers. And then on top of things, to make things delightful for me, I was over there munching on my thing. My dad comes over with a bag of these and was like, "Hey, you want some of these?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I tried them. I was like, "Oh my lord, this is amazing!" Like, bro, who thought of this shit? Because whoever thought of this is a millionaire. Straight up, bro. You are smart. And I know it's obviously the company Ruffles, but I didn't see anybody else doing this shit. I only could find Ruffles. Only Ruffles. Like, I had to go buy like the freaking $6 bag of chips if I wanted these chips. So, as a little kid, with a dad who had a budget, obviously a single father, he had a budget, and when we went grocery shopping, it was you pick one or the other. I had one snack option, and I always would pick the oatmeal cream pies. Man, I was a little chubby boy. Actually, as a teenager, I was actually really skinny, but I really loved oatmeal cream pies. Those, if I had those right now, I would show them, because that is like my all-time favorite snack is oatmeal cream pie. It's also like super weird to know like the people next door to me, or the people downstairs, or the people across the street or whatever, like their favorite snack is completely different. Like mine will always forever be an oatmeal cream pie. My fiance's favorite snack will forever be chips and dip. You know what I'm saying? Like the bean dip, and like, I'm trying to think. My dad's would probably forever be like a candy, but you know, it's just so weird. And maybe that's why the person who requested this video wanted to see, because it was a very curious video about my favorite drinks or whatever, which I need to like fully do a like full on video of favorite drinks. And I also do need to do the truck tour. I recently detailed it and then got it dirty again, which is like, I want it to be like pristine condition when I show you guys, because I don't want grass everywhere from my side business or anything like that. But yeah, speaking of side business, I gotta use these while I was up there mowing some grass, because our big mower has been in the shop and I've had to push mow these yards. Now, I got to our biggest yard that we have so far. It is a little over an acre. I told this woman that I would do it for her while I was on vacation. I come back from vacation assuming that my mower, the big mower, is going to be done. It's not. So we don't have a big mower, but we have a push mower. I go out there in 110 degree weather and I push mow this woman's yard, front, back, sides, weedy, trim, blow, and by the end of it, bro, I had heat exhaustion. I was dead. I like killed myself. I come home and I'm like throwing up, and then the next morning I felt a lot better. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go to work. Granted, I work in a landscape company. I'm outside all of the time. I show up there, it's already 95 degrees at 6 a.m. and I'm like, oh my god, I'm baking. And then we get to the first job site. I'm working for an hour. I start throwing up again, start having the same symptoms. I feel cold, but I'm hot. All these weird things. I get in, I'm like literally laying out on the ground at these places, and they're like, you know what, dude, you gotta get in the truck, let's turn the AC on and have somebody come pick me up. It was a whole deal, but I'm better now. A lot better, so much that I'm probably gonna munch on these today, because today we're having a rain day. It's actually raining pretty hard where I'm at right now, and that's honestly really good. We needed that. But so yeah, that was it for the favorite snacks. Top tier chip right here. Please, people, if you don't know what this is, get on this. Doritos, awesome. Cool Ranch, awesome. DP, superior. I'm telling you, man, if you don't have DP in your life, what are you doing? And obviously Cheez-It, hot and spicy. So that was it. Other than this right here, man, you gotta go kiwi strawberry. This is also a good runner-up, but if we're talking about Coolie Jammers, man, you gotta have some kiwi and strawberry kiwi, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.